We are here at Epic Universe. This is my first time at the park ever. This is my first reaction, and I am stepping through the Chronos, heading into the park for the very first time. I've waited for this park for years, and to see it finally open is absolutely insane. I'm just trying to get photos on my phone as well. I mean, here we go. Beyond this gates, find Garden Green and epic worlds to fill your dreams. We are inside of Epic Universe. I am in shock right now. This park is unreal. This is amazing. I mean, just look, we're coming up to this overlook right here, and I don't know. I mean, some of you guys might think this is cringe, I don't know, but I've waited for this park literally a third of my entire life. It's been 7 years in development, and I'm finally walking through it for the first time. It's just surreal to me that I'm actually inside Epic. I've watched videos and photos of it get built for years, and to actually be here right now is absolutely insane. First thing I'm doing is picking up a Super Nintendo World power-up band, and then I'll meet you all afterwards. So I just picked up the Yoshi power-up band. I'm not going into Nintendo right away because it's only for hotel guests, but I am heading this way to get towards Dark Universe, where I will be rope dropping Monsters Unchained. And I'm gonna try to already have a walkthrough of the entire queue and pre-show already up on the channel by the time this video comes out. But I'm just, like, this is the Atlantic Seafood Restaurant. It's crazy to actually see this right now. This is so exciting to actually get to go through to Epic Universe before it opens for a preview. I know I'm one of the last people to get to go to Epic because of all the, it's already technically, you know, open and stuff, and people have gone for a long time, but we are in line to rope drop Dark Universe. 1 hour later. So I'm trying to get the virtual queue for Ministry right now. It is very hard to get. But I am now on my way to Dark Universe for rope drop. Here we go. We are heading into Dark Universe.
Ya abrió el parque para todo el mundo. Vamos, ya abrió el parque para todo el mundo. Vamos. Oye, miren atrás, miren atrás.
Here we go, we are heading inside Monsters Unchained.
Ya compraron los pases, ¿sabes? Sí, ya lo tenemos.
Keep it out, keep your lab credentials out, and ready to be scanned, they will be scanned.
So we are in this hallway now, heading through the Dark Universe queue.
closely. This is a catacombs navigation unit. All your little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. You sit, he goes steals, nothing goes wrong.
Show them.
And once done there,
Lower the lights, quickly. Now. These people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing. Better than the original. He is the key to our most exciting experiment.
That pre-show was unreal, that animatronic. I'll talk about it after I get off the ride. I have to put all my stuff in a locker right now. But this ride, oh my gosh, I am so excited. I just got off the best dark ride of all time. That ride, I mean, I have not been in Battle of the Ministry yet, but this ride, Monsters Unchained, is insane. The animatronics are like, I've never seen anything like it. They look so real, they're so large, they're so scary, they come at you, you see them and you're in front of them for a decent amount of time so you can see the scale. This ride is going to redefine theme parks as we know it. I'm gonna give this ride its own video. Right now it's a 90-minute wait because I rope dropped it, so it wasn't, and I'm heading towards Curse of the Werewolf to hopefully get on that. But oh my goodness, look who's here. We have to meet him. Look who is here.
You need to get your money back. You are still hairy and the sun is out, and you're still hairy and ugly like a werewolf.
That is so cool. Why Igor's there? But going back to the Monsters Unchained, I'm not gonna spoil the ride, but it is something I went into fully blind. I would recommend everyone does the same for as long as they can. It is so surreal to finally have stepped foot on that ride after years of seeing the hype around it and not watching any videos. It was absolutely incredible. Could not recommend it enough. 10 out of 10, flawless. The screens are blended in so well with the physical sets, you can't really even tell at times. So single rider line is not available, so I'm gonna actually go back to Monsters Unchained and see if the single rider line is not that bad, but right above me is Curse of the Werewolf. But we also are gonna walk by the Burning Blade Tavern real quick just to see it, because I do wanna see this thing, but I'm gonna try to get it at night when it's actually like on fire. So wow, I mean, this land, Dark Universe, while being smaller, it doesn't really need to be much bigger. I mean, it has all the stuff you would need. It has some good food stands. It has a whole area up front I'm gonna walk towards. But just in general, this ride is unheard of. It's unreal. It is absolutely incredible. I could not recommend this experience, this theme park enough already, and I've only done one ride and I've only been here for 30 minutes. So I'm so excited to get on other rides here at the park, and I cannot wait to be back on Monsters Unchained. So I just got off it a second time because single rider, I literally walked on the ride. I do recommend everybody does at least once in the regular line because of the pre-show, and probably the most impressive animatronic of all time is in that pre-show. But second time around, ride is just as incredible. Notice more things. Hoping to get on this a few more times today as well. But now I have to head out of this side of the park because there's so much more to explore, and we only have a few more. We have all day to explore, but I do want to make sure I get on everything. So we are going to head out of this Monsters Unchained, and yeah, well, I'll pick up with y'all when we head to our next destination. So I did want to come back and actually video Darkmore because, I mean, this area is really cool. We have Das Steakhouse over here, which is the big signature restaurant of the land, and we're heading more towards the front. We have the Dragon Oyster, which is the I don't know, the Bergen Oyster. I think that's like where the Invisible Man might meet. Oh, look, the Bride and Frankenstein are this way. Look at that. Wait, that's so cool. Okay, the line's back that way, but we're gonna meet some characters later in this video, don't worry. But we also have the gift shop, and then we have that boutique where you get to a monster. But now it's time to exit the portal. We are gonna say hi to Igor over here.
Okay, stop calling it the castle!
Oh, the manor.
Yes, you're going to keep calling it the castle. Dr. Victoria's going to get the really big head, and she's gonna be like, I'm a princess like this lady. She thinks she's a princess, are you? Oh, hello, I didn't know, I'm sorry.
No, but it was incredible, man.
That's so cool. That was so neat that they had all the, that he was talking to people. But we are gonna head out the side entrance, which is like the original exit of the land. But overall, my review of Monsters Unchained is insane, and look forward to a full in-depth review coming to the channel very soon. So take a look at this. a moving statue. That's really cool. But continuing our way through, I guess, Epic, we have Constellation Carousel, which if there's no line, I might hop on that really quick. I mean, might as well. Gotta check out everything. But yeah, I know, just like, well, you know, there is a lot, the pathways are huge in this park, so there is a lot of space. You're never gonna feel crowded. Like, this is the park right now. This is insane to me that we are here before it opened and I'm actually inside Epic Universe. So we are gonna hop on the Constellation Carousel. Most fun carousel I've ever been on. I don't know how much I played in this video, but I have a whole POV probably up already on the channel of it because they did let me film. The carousel, it beats to the music, so like it's whatever song plays. I know there's a few options. It will like move around, and it's not just spinning in a circle, it's going up and down, and also there's another circle it's spinning on while it's spinning across a big circle. So it's really cool, and I was sitting on the bear, so it's pretty cool as well. And there's like a light, so I'm sure at night it's gonna be really cool as well. But that was an awesome ride. But next up, it is time to enter Super Nintendo World. Go to one of these blocks and we're gonna hit it. Here we go. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. This land is incredible. We have animatronics right here. We have Yoshi's Adventure up there, which we are gonna get on later in the day. The line's way too long right now, but this area is just insane. Oh my gosh. We have Toadstool Cafe right here. I mean, I've seen this so many times in videos with Japan and with both Japan and Hollywood, but this is unreal, this version here in the park. We're gonna head to this yellow power-up block and try to, or we're gonna head to one of these ones. We're gonna try some game or something to try to, you know, use this power-up band. This is insane right now. We are walking around here. We have Donkey Kong Country, which we'll head to later. We have the gift shop over there. This is just insane. That's so cool. So we're having lunch inside Toadstool Cafe. Super excited. So I just had a delicious meal inside Toadstool Cafe. Had the great Mario mushroom, or the fire flower mushroom, and the Mario burger, as well as the Mount Beanpole cake. We are here inside Donkey Kong Country. Wow, this place is something. This is so cool. Look at this. Whoa. But yeah, no, this place looks absolutely awesome. I think the ride might be down. I don't know, but yeah, we're just gonna walk around and explore. So unfortunately, Minecart Madness is down for technical difficulties, but that's okay. Let me just get over here and look at how like the water and everything. This looks so cool. And the ride goes down and it jumps the track, if you know what I mean, and then goes over there. But look, we're about to see a cart go in a second right here. Now it jumps. Look at that. That's so cool. So hopefully it reopens soon because I do want to get on this today. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So this was the Bomb Bomb mini game I just played. This is cool. You get some stuff here. And now we're going back to being big again. That was cool. that was really neat. That was a cool experience. Heading into the Bowser Jr. Challenge after completing 3 of the keys. So that's really cool. Everything is Bowser Jr. in here. He took over. And yeah, this is gonna be really fun. So I just did the Bowser Jr. Challenge and that was a ton of fun. And it was cool. But now I'm heading into, we are heading on to Mario Kart. This is gonna be really cool. It said 90 minutes. I don't think it's gonna be that long. We'll see. But I've never done it before, so I'm willing to wait. I'm super excited for this. This looks absolutely crazy. Just seeing the Bowser statue like that in the queue. But yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. I'll let y'all know my thoughts after the ride. And yeah, we're gonna try after this to head to How to Train Your Dragon or Ministry of Magic, which I was unsuccessful with getting the virtual queue for yet again. So we'll try again at 6, but it's not looking good for Ministry of Magic. So I just got this on, really cool. I guess it did reopen. It was only like 5 minutes I had to stop for, so that's awesome. We are heading, I believe, into the pre-show room right now. But this is awesome. I told you exactly how to play, how to steer. This is gonna be so cool. I'm super excited to check this out. Like you can see the Mario Kart TV, and then yes, the pre-show room. This is so cool. This ride looks amazing. You can see all the uniforms for the racers over here. You have Luigi, Peach, Mario, Yoshi, and Toad. And then over here you have the screen that tells you how to play. That's gonna be so cool. I'll see y'all after the ride. I'm gonna put my camera away, but yeah, super excited to check this out.
1 hour later.
Okay, so it's very bright, but yeah, no Mario Kart. Got asked to leave the line because it was broken, so that was interesting. And no express pass either, because normally when a ride breaks you get an express pass, but yes, because we weren't on the ride, they didn't give us an express pass even though we waited well over an hour. So that was very disappointing. We haven't been able to ride any of those rides because they've been down all day, except for Yoshi. But yeah, heading to How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Burke for the first time. Super excited to check out this land. We are heading inside Isle of Burke. Wow, this is insane. This doesn't even look real. This is crazy to be stepping inside of this entirely immersive world. This is, oh my gosh. This is insane. There goes Hiccups Wing Gliders. This looks so cool. And yeah, no, this is awesome. You can see the entire like isle here. You have Burke, it looks directly from the movies. You have the Mead Hall restaurant that way. We're passing by the Viking Training Camp Kids area right this way. We have Dragon Racer Rally and Fire Drill. This land is massive compared to the others. This is so cool. This is, okay, so the line for Hiccups Wing Gliders was an hour, so we'll do that later. But first we're gonna head into Fire Drill. So this will be fun. Hopefully I get soaked because I need that, I need to get wet, it's hot. So Fire Drill was a lot of fun. Actually got pretty wet on it too, so that was cool. But yeah, you can see it down there. But heading to the Untrainable Dragon. But like I said with Fire Drill, it's nothing too crazy. It's just, you know, you get wet and that's kind of it. I mean, you spray a water gun, but it felt good though. But yeah, no, this show is at 5 o'clock and it's 4:37. So we're gonna see the 5 p.m. showing of the Untrainable Dragon. Super excited to see this one. So this is the theater. This is the show from Universal Studios Beijing that opened a few years ago. But I'm super excited to see this. I've seen videos of the one in Beijing. but I've never seen it with my own eyes. So super excited to see this show in person here at Epic Universe. And yeah, I'll let you know my thoughts after the show. So Untrainable was really good. That was actually a very good show. It was like a musical stage show with a lot of puppets, a lot of animatronics. I'm walking pretty fast. I'm trying to get back over to Nintendo because Mario Kart just reopened. But I also got on Hiccup's Wing Gliders, which you saw a clip from the queue. And unfortunately, they did not allow any videos of the show, but it was amazing. There is videos out there, so if you really want to find it, you can. But yeah, no, it was incredible, the show. And then Hiccup's Wing Gliders, Intimate Family Launch Coaster, it was amazing. It was awesome. It was so cool. It was really fun. Great air time. You get wet on it because you go right by the water. Great views of all of Burke and even some of Celestial Park. It was a great coaster. That is one of my favorite rides at Universal. I really enjoyed it. It's like Hagrid's Light, if that makes sense. So that's cool. But yeah, we're gonna head this way to Nintendo. So we're gonna exit Burke and try to get on that. But as an update with Ministry of Magic, it was only opened for one train yesterday for one vehicle, and then it closed all day. So it was open for like 10 minutes in the morning. And then today, it didn't open at all. So if you're coming anytime soon, because I'm gonna try to get this video out literally within days of me being here. So hopefully tomorrow at the time of recording this, which is May 2nd. So, but yeah, overall, Ministry is not gonna happen today, but I will be back next week, hopefully, to experience Ministry. And if not, I'll be back several times once the park opens, including opening day, which you won't wanna miss here on the channel. We're about to step on Mario Kart, hopefully. Very excited. That was so cool. We were here inside Mario Motors, but I've heard some mixed reviews on that ride with the AR. I thought it was so much fun. That was an awesome ride. Mario Kart, definitely recommend it. It's so fun, and it's really easy to understand if you just listen to the pre-show. I got 146, which was the highest in my vehicle, so that was pretty cool. So if you beat 146, comment down below your score. But yeah, we are here now in top again of Super Nintendo World. And yeah, it's getting dark. It is 7:10. Only have just under 2 hours left to explore the park. Stardust Racers is right here. It was closed the majority of the day, but I will be getting on it in a minute. Very excited for that. You can see the 2 tracks. And yeah, see, look, we'll get the launch in a second. Here they go. So it'll be very exciting. Very excited to hop on Stardust Racers for the first time. Don't know which side I'll get because I do count it as 2 separate credits, so I'll have to ride it again later and try to get the other side. But yeah, we're gonna hop on Stardust Racers. Just got off single rider for Stardust Racers and it was incredible. I did yellow, only waited about 10 minutes. It was so thrilling, so intense. I really need to do this again at night, but also on the green side because I heard that side's better. But yellow side was amazing. It was so intense, like I said. When you're doing the celestial spin back there, it's crazy. You interact with the other vehicle. It really is a dueling coaster, so it's really, really neat. And to see it dueling work, it was awesome because I've seen it where it's not dueling a lot the past few days, so it's really cool that it is dueling today. But we are heading into our final world that I have not actually been to at all because I haven't been able to get on the ride. Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. So we're just gonna walk around for a short minute and then go try to see if maybe we can work some magic and get on the ride. But if not, we're gonna head back to Dark Universe and do Curse the Werewolf and Frankenstein. But yeah, heading inside Harry Potter. I'm gonna see my yellow now. This is insane. This is my first time ever in this area, and this place looks absolutely incredible. Like it's literally like we're walking along French streets. There's shops, there's a cafe right here that is open. It's a restaurant. There's gift shops. There's a show that's straight ahead that's closed for the night, Circo de Artemis. But besides that, there is Battle of the Ministry to the left, which I will go over to right now and just see what can happen. You never know. But I'm not expecting to get on it by any means. We also have butterbeer carts. We have the rides. We have the show, like I mentioned, which is a circus. And look at this. We have some traveling students walking around. That's really cool. But yeah, no, just to see what can happen, you never know. So we can see the flue tunnels in the atrium. We just can't go beyond that because we don't have a virtual queue, which I guess they did open up very recently for a very short time. But I do want to see the ministry before I head out, so that's gonna be exciting. And yeah, we're just gonna head through the flue network, which is right here. So I'm really excited about that actually, because this is like a mini attraction in its own. And I was told if you can't do the ride, at least make sure you can do this. And we'll get on the ride eventually at some point, hopefully next week in a future video. But yeah, no, this is incredible just to be able to see this. Like, you walk through and you're in the ministry. My goodness, I'm inside the Ministry of Magic. This is incredible. So yeah, this is incredible. I can't get on the ride, unfortunately, but just to see, we have the screen with the Glorious Umbrage, we have the giant statue. We can see over here, this is the ride exit. I think the ride might be down right now, actually, because we're not even letting people in the queue that have virtual queue, so. But you can see this over here. So this is the actual ride entrance that way, but this is the exit. But right here, that's some forced perspective stuff, because that's like a statue with a screen on it. But yeah, no, this ministry is like an attraction by itself. Even if you cannot ride the ride, I 100% recommend you wait to get in this experience, just to walk around, because it is the coolest thing an Epic Universe has, in my opinion, just to see this. But as you can hear, the ride is still down for a delay, I think is what they're gonna announce. Yeah, so it's still down, so the ride's not open, but it's been down pretty much all day. I'm not expecting to get on it, but I will be back in the future to ride it, so that would be cool. And just to see everything here. It's absolutely incredible to stand here in person and just see this. Look at this little guy that I found. He's pretty cool. But yeah, no, this whole land as a whole is just really neat. Just like another restaurant right there. You have the Butterdeer cart right here, which is called Berla Bjord, because I guess that's it in French. Yeah, because we're in France right now, so that's really cool. This is like real size buildings. It looks like we're walking around. But overall, this is a great land. I'm definitely gonna need to come back and spend one more time in it because I haven't really gotten to it all. But yeah, no, gonna head and try to do a couple more rides before the park closes in exactly 1 hour. So we just passed by the Helios Hotel, which I'll be staying at in 2 weeks, so stay tuned to the channel for those videos. But also the Blue Dragon, which is not open yet, which is an Asian restaurant. But we're gonna be heading back to the Dark Universe so I can get a ride on Curse of the Werewolf because I have not ridden it yet. I really want to ride it. And also we can see Darkmore at least in a kind of dark state. Inside the queue for Curse of the Werewolf, this is something I wasn't like too anticipated for, but I'm actually curious to see kind of what it is. I haven't seen any POVs, so I know obviously it's a spinning coaster, but there is a barn. So what's in the barn? I know there's a werewolf, but I don't know what it looks like, so I'm curious to see all that. And I've heard it's pretty fun at night, so hopefully it gets dark pretty quick. If not, it'll be a good sunset ride. And also the tavern over there, it has not been working at all day. So that's on B mode, so that's unfortunate. But it is a preview, like I said, so that's expected.
I say release the hounds. I want to hear your loudest, fiercest howls. Patrons of the Burning Blade, release the hounds! All right, drink up and good luck.
Just got off Curse of the Werewolf. It was pretty cool for what it was. It was pretty fun. It was neat. Definitely do it at night because, I mean, there's not a ton of stuff going for it other than you go back and forth, you spin, which I'm not a huge fan of spinning coasters, and then you go in a bar and you see a wolf. But besides that, there's no animatronics, there's nothing like that. So do it at night and it's actually pretty fun. Without it being at night, I think it'll be fun, but yeah. Here is Darkmore at night though. It is really cool, and unfortunately while I was on Curse of the Werewolf, I found out that virtual times did drop for Ministry, which I did not get, so that is very unfortunate. But still, they're still dropping times, it's 8/29, so keep that, you know, that info, so when you come to the park, hopefully you can experience it. But we're gonna be doing one more ride, which is gonna be Minecart Madness over in Nintendo World. We're on our way to Donkey Kong, and we are gonna be in Super Nintendo World at night. This is gonna be super cool. I mean, you can see the Goombas, the Peach's Castle. But yeah, look at this. At night, this is even cooler. Wow. Yeah, this is unreal. Donkey Kong Country at night is sick. This is so cool. So this is where you can meet Donkey Kong during the day. He did not come out at all today, so that's interesting. We are gonna try to get some from the bubbly barrel before they close. Yeah, it's gonna be some good ice cream treats. Then head to Darkmore Minecart Madness, which we still have 23 minutes to get in line for before the park closes.
Look, the bottom line is we're all in big trouble if the Tiki Taks take the golden banana. Now Donkey Kong and his buddy Diddy Kong set off a while back to chase the Tiki Tak tribe out of the temple.
So we're at the station, waited about 30 minutes, which is not bad at all. Park is officially closed. This will be our last ride, but I'll let you know my thoughts and give kind of a review for the day at the end. So I just got off Minecart Madness and just exited Super Nintendo World for the evening. And Minecart Madness was really fun. Just keep in mind, if you are tall and have long legs, they will bang against the sides, but it's a great ride. Jump to the track, lots of fun, really unique, and it's really cool to finally get on it in person. But yeah, you can see Stardust in the distance dueling with the lights off. You can see Pizza Moon over here with the lights on. Constellation Carousel. You can see the entrance to Super Nintendo World. Still there, but once it gets cleared out, they will have a gate that comes up. But yeah, just looking at the portal. Super Nintendo World was really cool. So my first impressions of the park, obviously, I did not get to experience everything, and I barely was inside Ministry of Magic. I only really went through the front queue of the ride. Never got to ride the ride, never got to see the show, never really got to walk around in the land. So I'm not going to include Ministry of Magic in this initial review or at all, because I don't want to judge something I never got to actually spend time in. But I will be coming back, and I will be spending a majority of my time in Ministry to make up for that. But on top of everything else, between Celestial Park, Isle of Burke, Nintendo World, and Dark Universe, they all have their differences, but they also all offer some great things. I think Epic Universe is incredible. Obviously, it's new. There's a lot of faults. There's a lot of stuff that's not ready yet. There's a lot of stuff that was kind of not working, but that's all to be expected when you're coming to a park a few weeks before it opens. So, very excited. Where I'm walking right now is actually where I did rope drop this morning, if you remember earlier in this video. And I don't know how long this video is going to be right now, but it's pretty long. It's almost a full GoPro storage for my battery. It's almost dead. But overall, this was a great day here at Epic Universe. It was really cool. You can see the Chronos over there with the lights on. I'm gonna do a whole separate video where I give my review, but just some initial thoughts. I think Isle of Burke is the strongest land as a whole, just with the most stuff to do. I think Dark Universe is perfect for those thrill seekers and horror fans, and offers the best ride in the park outside of Battle of the Ministry, because I haven't ridden it yet. And then Nintendo World's the most fun. It is amazing just to walk around and be in a video game. The rides are great. This is great. It's super fun. And then Celestial Park acts as this hub that has a great roller coaster, fun carousel, and great shops and restaurants. Overall, this was a great day at Epic Universe, and we're gonna be heading out to the Chronos, where I will show y'all as we walk through the portal one last time. Thank you so much for seeing the end of this video. And if you enjoyed, please remember to leave a massive like and subscribe for future theme park content. Now, we are here at the exit to Epic Universe. I will be back very soon, including opening day, so no worries about that. But you wonder next which path to chart, the answer lies within your heart. And there we go. That is Epic Universe. I thank you guys so much for following along in this longer than usual video. I'm sorry if it was not the best. I was trying to do so much today and trying to take you guys along with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, thanks again everybody for watching, and have a great day everyone. See ya. Bye.